There have been a lot of descriptions I've read of this show. One of them, for example, calls it a combination between Jersey Shore and Curb Your Enthusiasm. How would you describe the show?
You take what you want to believe from it. There's a lot of stuff that is actually pretty close to the bone, but it's a reality sitcom, based around me.
Why choose the title Quiet Desperation?
I wanted to do something that sort of lampooned that sort of lifestyle a lot of us have to lead, where we work day jobs at Target and Best Buy, and at night we want to be this person. We are quietly, pining for something better, but we're not really quite getting there, so, we live this sort of quiet, desperate lifestyle.
Tell me a little bit more about the message that you're putting across about working as an artist here in Boston.
Well, I've grown up in New England my whole life, surrounded by really eclectic, amazing people. What I would like to see happen is mediums pop up around here to give them more of a voice, more of a presence. So on my show, we've casted over 200 creative types, playing pretty much a version of themselves. It's a Trojan horse to get a lot of really creative types in front of the camera in sort of a Saturday Night Live style.
And you were saying that Boston is not a place where talented people think they can stay.
I did comedy for a couple years, and every time I got to a point of like a talent showcase, all they wanted to know was when you were going to move.
What is your ultimate sort of dreamscape for this show?
Oh, I'd love to have the TV show nationally, just because I want to help out other creative types on the show. I think that if anybody looked at Quiet D, and took it on the fact that we are doing it in our free time, pro bono, a little production house that could, they would see it's something to believe and invest in, because it is a good story. It's not a bunch of people with catering and budgets up in high-rise buildings. It's just like Robin Hood.
Would you say that Alston is one of the characters in your show?
Alston's a big college town. It's a big hipster town. You got people coming in and out like every 2 years. Well, I think Alston, she doesn't care if I leave or not. She tells everybody that. Go to LA, go to New York, I don't care.
You want to see Boston become the major league town?
There's no reason why it shouldn't. I mean, Boston has been pretty much a treasure trove over the years of exciting comedy careers. You got Leno, you got Stephen Wright, Janine Garofalo, Dennis Leary, Anthony Clark. If there was a medium to keep those types around where they were making equal to what they would have for a contract at MTV, could do what they want, they might stay. And we later on find out that these really creative types that are doing amazing things in New York and LA, oh look, they went to colleges here. There's no reason why we can't create sort of industry here, not just in movies, which they try to do with the tax breaks and stuff, but also on the television side. I mean, ask yourself why we can't have one nationally syndicated station for the country that shows what we're doing up here, instead of being at the mercy of MTV coming up here with Jersey Shore and making it masshole, which is going to happen. I mean, there's the opposite end of that, and it can be very easily done. We're all local sponsors. When you watch our commercials, it's people who believed in us from a ground level. Being a child of imagination, if real life isn't going to match up to it, then, why not pull my imagination into real life?